Let's take a look at some common email subject line examples that are kind of terrible and how you can make them better. Okay, writing in all caps is a huge no-no. I mean, honestly, it just sounds like you're yelling at the person. So be very strategic about when you use capital letters and never, ever, ever use all caps for every single word. If you need to, maybe just one word. For example, with this one, I only capitalize the word urgent, so this makes it really easy to read. It also makes it stand out. I'm not shouting at the person with my entire line, but I am noting that this needs to be prioritized. Remember, your subject line is competing with over 100 other emails. The need copy of. So here, it's not just P&L statement, you're actually telling them what you need. So that way, if I'm the person receiving this, I think, okay, this is a quick task that I can do right now, and it's important, so let me get to it first. Next up, we have when you reply or forward emails. If you don't edit it and it just keeps saying like re, it ends up looking really messy and it just looks like clutter in someone's email inbox. Remember, you can actually manually go in and change the subject line. Not only is changing the line super quick and simple, but look at the difference it makes. If you're looking through your emails, now you know exactly what this reply chain is all about, so it makes it more searchable and more organized. Next up, we have the super vague subject line. Now, I know why people do this, and you probably do it because you're thinking about what you're going to send and what you need. So you're like, okay, this will just be simple and quick. But you've got to remember that the person receiving your email has a lot of other clients or colleagues or employees and has a lot of things being requested. So if I get something like quick question, I'll be honest, I'm either going to delete it or get to it last because it doesn't tell me if it's urgent, it doesn't tell me what it is, and I'll assume it'll take too much time to respond, so probably save it for later. And that's exactly why I'm so obsessed with email subject lines. Some of these minor changes can have a really big impact on whether your emails are opened, read, and responded to. So notice what I did here. Question regarding safety protocols. So now the sender knows what it's about. And let me tell you, if you have to follow up with a phone call, it's so much easier to call someone and say, hey, check your inbox. I sent you an email with a question about the safety protocols. Now, here's another classic example of being vague. You might look at this and think, I mean, that looks fine, but think about it from the other person's point of view. And this is the kind of email subject that you'd probably send to a large group email. What meeting? Literally, we're all in meetings all day long. So be specific, include important information. And the follow-up, that's not really a strong enough call to action. So we go from a super vague subject that doesn't really encourage me to open an email to this one. It's got the date of the meeting, what type. Board meeting, that's going to be more important than maybe one of the smaller daily meetings. And then project deadlines. Now this is something I'm going to open. So the main point is it is worth taking that extra minute or a couple of minutes to review and edit your subject line before you hit send. 1 minute reviewing this will save you 10, 20 minutes, who knows, maybe even a full week of back and forth emailing and follow-up calls when you could have gotten it done the first time.